Yeah, one more time we interrupt Christmas music on Cruising 98.3 to bring you Leake Academy varsity girls and boys basketball. As far as the Christmas music goes, spoiler alert. In the end, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer goes down in history. So, see, I've already got you taken care of. But we're in the Joe F. Shepherd Gym tonight for 5A District 2 Central Division action between the Leake Academy girls and boys against East Rankin. And a lot of build-up, a lot of anticipation, and a whole lot of folks in the gym to watch this girls game as 18-0 Leake takes on 18-0 and the defending 5A and MAIS overall champions, Patriots from Pelahatchie, East Rankin. Both teams undefeated, so something's got to give tonight. And we've got Billy Steen in the studio getting us on the air on Cruising 98.3 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. While you're there, go ahead and click the subscribe box, and you'll always get an alert when we go on the air with Leake Academy basketball. And we've got Sam Rigby behind the action camera. And I'm Philip Palmertree. We sure appreciate you tuning in. This is the Central Electric Power Association pregame as the Lady Rebels and Lady Patriots get set. And we've got bonus commentary here sitting to my right, a friend who's joined us for some really big Leake Academy basketball games in the past. Longtime assistant coach at Jackson Academy, my good friend Ronnie Rogers. Ronnie, glad to have you on the ride up here, and good to have you here for a big early season contest.
Wasn't going to miss this one anyway, so I figured why don't I ride over there with Philip, and you give me the honor of being on the mic tonight, and I appreciate it.
Well, Ronnie, you've seen Leake come in and play JA. Been a while, but back in November. Haven't seen East Rankin yet. I know you're going to be scouting them for an early January game. But what are some of your thoughts about what Leake brings to the table that has made them successful and undefeated so far?
Well, just they have so many weapons offensively. I mean, you can't. Most times you have one or two girls that you can help off of, and your game plan usually factors that in so you can shade to some players and kind of hide. But against Leake, as was shown in the Jackson Prep game and talking to folks about that, there's just too many people to guard. And so, we found that to be true, and that makes it difficult, but, the inside presence of East Rankin is difficult. So both teams present matchup problems for the other, and it's kind of like a Georgia-Ohio State football game. It's going to be a slugfest, and it's going to be great basketball tonight.
Leake coming in off Friday night and Saturday afternoon wins last week. District win at Lamar last week, 73-36. Jenna Allen had 18 points, Sarah Prince with 15 to lead the Rebels. And game they took control of early, led at 41-17 at the half, and won it by 37. Then a tight game, 42-40 at 6A Jackson Prep on Saturday afternoon. And Jenna Allen had 13, but it was a couple of three-pointers in the fourth quarter by Cody Breedlove off the bench that sort of kept Leake above water in a game that was really tight and came down to the very end. But Leake won 42-40 over Jackson Prep. And then East Rankin, we mentioned, of course, they're undefeated. They haven't lost a game since way back of late January of last year. They ran undefeated through February. They're 18-0 this year, and Coach Brooke Rhodes' squad just demolished Simpson 65-45 last week at home, and then went on the road at Park Place Christian on last Friday night and won 53-18. What are some of the things that Coach Brooke Rhodes and her squad present as the challenges you mentioned earlier that these teams present in terms of matchups?
Well, the size inside for East Rankin against anybody has always been, how do you contain Stevens inside, and just how are you going to guard? Are you going to double team? And if you do double team, are you going to rotate off the same person? You're going to rotate positionally to help against her. And then they've got such a great inside-outside game with Thompson and other shooters. It's just, it's pick your poison with both of these teams. And we'll just see, the home rim advantages. Sometimes, the home team just shoots a little better in their home places. They've got their spots in their gyms, and every team is like that, just a little more comfortable with the background or whatever. But East Rankin's played in here many times. and Leake has played at East Rankin many times. So that is not that much. It's not like we're going into a dome stadium where the backdrop is, sometimes a difference like at Mississippi College at times. But this is just going to be a great game, and I wasn't going to miss it.
Talking about East Rankin, they winning their 18 games this year by an average of nearly 25 points. They had a 1-point win over Jackson Prep in early November, but since then they have only 4 games in which they've won by fewer than 20 points. And as Ronnie mentioned, both teams can find scoring from multiple players. He mentioned Liz Stevens, 6'3" sophomore center. She's got D1 offers already from Appalachian State and Southern Miss in her pocket. She averages 16-plus a game and 14 rebounds. So she is a great presence inside. And Leake has been a scoring team. They've scored at least 54 points in 16 of 18 games this year. We'll wrap up the Central Electric Power Association pregame, and in just a moment we'll take a break and come back with the Baptist Medical League starting lineups and the in-sports tip-off. We've got the game of the century of the week coming up between Leake and East Rankin, so don't go anywhere as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects, but you got the idea. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's time for the starting lineups presented by Baptist Medical League. For East Rankin and traveling Navy, white numerals, red-white piping. For Coach Brooke Rhodes, undefeated, 18-0 and 2-0 in the district play. They'll start junior Holly Jackson, averaging 13 points a game. Liz Stevens, we mentioned, averaging 16-plus and 14 rebounds. Junior Ansley Miller, averaging 8-plus per game. Also Elizabeth Thrash, sophomore, averaging 8-plus. And I missed one. Let's see. I bet it's Presley Thompson, number 5, the senior, who I didn't see come out. Jackson, Thompson, Stevens, Miller, and Thrash for East Rankin. And for your Leake Academy Rebels in home white in front of a big crowd at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Sarah Prince, freshman guard, 11 points and 3 assists per ball game. Marley Myers at 5'11", senior in the low post. 8 points, 5.5 boards, and better than 1 block per game. Jenna Allen, the leading scorer, 12.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. She's a 5'8" junior. Anna Morgan Young, senior at guard, 5'5", averaging 5 points per game. She had a big career high 25 in Pelahatchie last year against East Rankin. And then rounding it out at point guard, senior at 5'4", Caroline Cheatham, 3.5 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists per ball game. Young, Allen, Prince, Myers, Cheatham for Leake in home white. We'll bring you the In Sports tip-off. A lot of build-up to this game, and it's finally here. Liz Stevens at 6'3" in the jump circle, and Marley Myers about to join her. We'll have basketball for you. First quarter of tonight's game presented by Wendy's.
Well, if you ever wondered how many people you can fit in this gym, just count the people that are here tonight, and that's the number. There is not an empty seat that I can see.
Got a whole lot of folks joining us on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel and people listening on Cruising 98.3. Thanks to all of you folks for making us part of your December 19 Thursday evening. Rebels will be playing in a tournament at Kirk Academy, Grenada, tomorrow and Saturday. No broadcast for that one, but here we go with the In Sports tip-off. Tip back, controlled by East Rankin. Presley Thompson starts a left-hand dribble into the front court, goes right wing to Jackson. The thrash at the top. She'll dribble once, send it left side to Thompson. She'll go inside the arc. Work baseline, leveled off by Cheatham. Bring it out deep wide left. She'll move around the LA logo. Around a high ball screen. Switch picked up by Anna Morgan Young. Try to dump it to Stevens. She loses it, saved in bounds, but then she misses the bunny in front of the basket. Rebound, Marley Myers, but then Cheatham throws it away. Anna Morgan Young turned her back, heading up the floor.
Both times there, East Rankin tried to go high-low to Stevens down low, trying to make them help off the girls in the corner. Here they go again.
Setting it up, posting up. Myers fronting Stevens in the low post that time, putting two defenders over there. They go to Thrash, guarded by Allen. She backs in on her, shoots from 8 feet, no good, gets the rebound, shovels it out for a shot from Miller that's good from above the free throw line, 2-0.
Looks like Leake is going to double off of Flash to double team Stevens and dare her to shoot it from the outside.
Prince able to keep the dribble, avoid the travel call, gets it to Young. She'll fling it left side to Jenna Allen. 6:39, clock ticking first quarter. Here's Allen on a drive going up with Stevens. Stopped in the low blocks, puts it up, shot left short, rebound Stevens for the Patriots.
She blocked that without even touching it.
Jackson on a drive, guarded by Prince. Send it left for a Miller three that's off the front lip of the rim, run down by Jenna Allen of LA. Rebels put it into play, down 2-0. They haven't yet played 2 minutes in the Wendy's first quarter. Here's Cheatham at the top of the circle. Going to Allen. She thinks about the three, but has the big out in front of her. Uses the screen. Three off to the right. No good. Rebound Thrash for ERA. Patriots bring it into the front. And a carry the call. Turn it over to the Rebels.
Seems like the officials can call that whenever they want. They choose inopportune times to call that.
Cheatham on the dribble between the rings. Moves right. Now zags left. Has to use up her dribble. Gives it to Myers. Myers finds Sarah Prince. Prince glances back at Coach Amanda Hatch. Goes to the free throw line to Myers. Guarded by Thrash. Now down the right lane line. Gets a bump and puts it in off the glass. Marley Myers with 2 points.
She pivoted around and just realized she wasn't guarded and just took off to the basket, and she was bumped. Could have been an and one.
Nice pass down low to Thrash. She gets an easy two. Left side, 4-2 East Rankin.
Allen is doubling off of her and left Stevens to double Stevens and left Thrash open.
Loose ball. Body's on the floor. Getting it. Shoveled out to Myers. She's going to go up hard on Thrash, but get called for steps. Coach Hatch with her hands out, wondering why that one got called. 3 minutes deep, 4-2 East Rankin in front.
Looked like a standard layup to me.
Hannah Jackson, sister of Holly Jackson, has checked in for East Rankin. Leake down by 2 defending. Moving into the front court. Miller down to Holly Jackson. She gets bumped by Cheatham, and that'll be a foul on Leake.
Leake in full court man-to-man deny there. They throw it into Stevens up high, who hits the inbounder, and they get the fast break and the foul. Foul on the floor, it looks like.
Presley Thompson to trigger it in. Baseline right of the basket. Going right underneath. Miller controls it, moves out away from the bucket. Out to Hannah Jackson, now to Holly Jackson, guarded by Prince. Holly Jackson nearly had it stolen, knocked loose. It is a steal. Anna Morgan Young for Leake has it. She moves middle of the floor. Right side, Jen Allen left open for three, and her three blocked by Stevens, but fished out on the baseline by Young. She finds Cheatham cutting baseline, now left blocks to Myers, spins right, scores it over Stevens.
Nice drop step to score the bucket there. Athletic play.
4-4 game, and it has been really fast, tight action both ends of the floor so far. Rebels in man-to-man defensive pressure. Posted up, free throw line right. Stevens shovels to Hannah Jackson, out to Miller, guarded by Young. She'll loop it down, and then a shot blocked by Jenna Allen. Saved inbounds to Cheatham, but then a travel. She got tangled up with Anna Morgan Young and ended up losing the pivot.
Well, Princeton action from East Rankin for the down screen hand back and then playing off of it. Missed the shot, but got going to get the ball back on the travel.
Hannah Jackson inbounds it to Holly Jackson off the side. 3:52, clock running the Wendy's first quarter. East Rankin 4, Leake 4. Drive by Holly Jackson, and she's able to put it off the glass and score.
I'm still having nightmares of that set, East Rankin versus the Lady Raiders. Last year they had success with that particular play they just ran.
At the top, Jenna Allen uses a high ball screen from Myers to move left, sends it to the corner to Prince. She'll start a right-hand dribble, curl in the lane, out to Cheatham. Quick release three, off the right side, no good. Rebound, Myers on the offensive glass, going up strong, and gets fouled by Stevens. She'll get to the line with 3:19 to go in the first.
Once she got position, that was a good job of drawing the foul from Stevens from behind, and she'll get two.
Pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws coming up for senior Marley Myers. That one short and off to the left. 6-4 the score. Marley trying to make it 6-5 if she hits the second free throw. That one rolls all around, comes off. Rebound Liz Stevens for East Rankin. Sends it to Ansley Miller across midcourt. Picked up by Young. Stops the dribble, comes to Presley Thompson. From three from way back, slides off the rim. Offensive rebound, pit back, missed by Stevens. And then a foul on East Rankin. Holly Jackson fouls Sarah Prince going for the rebound.
Thompson shot that from Kosciuszko. That was an NBA three.
First foul on Holly Jackson of East Rankin, team second. Leake plays it in with under 3 to play in the first quarter. Leake trailing by 2 with the ball. Nice move, a little pick and roll action. Shot missed by Myers from the left side, but kept alive by Young and picked up by Sarah Prince. She'll get behind the three-point line, go to Jenna Allen. Get it back for a three that's a little bit short. Rebound on the offside baseline by Holly Jackson, and she nearly walks with it. In fact, they call her for a double dribble.
Mass substitutions coming for the Rebelettes here.
Addie Crow, Hannah Clark, Cody Breedlove, and Kylie Boykin come in and replace Myers, Young, Allen, and Cheatham. Prince from the starting five stays out there. 2:39 to play first quarter. Prince to play it in, looking for somewhere to go with it. A 5-second call turns it over to East Rankin. Presley Thompson guarded by Cody Breedlove between the circles. Moves down, goes hard down the left lane line. It calls an calls blocking foul on Leake's Cody Breedlove. Crowd doesn't like it either.
That's the hardest call in basketball. And
Coach Hatch wanted an explanation. Inbound for the Patriots. Bounce it in right baseline to Jackson. She'll dribble out to the corner right side, guarded by Prince. Spinning, turning. Reverses, skip pass out to Thompson, whose three on the way is off the heel. No good. Rebound, Sarah Prince. Rebels moving in transition, down 2. Into the lane, and then they call her for a travel.
They had numbers. Number 4 in the left corner was open. She just didn't see her in time. They would have had a 3 there.
Both teams committing uncharacteristic turnovers in the opening quarter. 2:08 ticking clock in the Wendy's first quarter. Miller guarded by Hannah Clark. Skip pass out to Hannah Jackson, whose three is off the iron, no good. Rebound Hannah Clark for LA. She finds Addie Crow. Ball fake, drive right baseline. Sends it out left to Breedlove. Then a pass from the blocks out to the top, intercepted by Miller. She's going up transition, and Cody Breedlove with a rejection on the baseline.
Great transition defense there. 2 opportunities to foul, and neither one did, and it'll be East Rankin ball out under the basket.
Liz Stevens checks back in for East Rankin, replaces sophomore Elizabeth Thrash.
You got to watch Stevens stepping in here. Most coaches are going to run a step in or a flex type cut. No, they're going to screen 4 and then screen in for 3.
Kylie Boykin tips the entry pass away and steals it. Gets it to Sarah Prince. Long lead pass ahead to Hannah Clark. She fakes, goes left, leaves it short. Offensive rebound, Crow. Her shot from the left side, no good. Rebound, Hannah Jackson for ERA.
The outlet pass was tipped just enough to allow the defense to get back.
Holly Jackson on a drive, shot no good. Rebound off the bounce, taken by Addie Crow, and then the pass deflected but saved by Hannah Clark. 70 seconds to go in a low-scoring first quarter. Addie Crow dribbles to the head of the circle, now into the paint. Nearly loses it, has to go back and retrieve it. Gives it to Sarah Prince. She'll back it out. Look back to Coach Hatch. Nice crossover move. She's going in the lane. She steps through and scores. Sarah Prince.
Great individual play. They cleared out the middle of the court for her to make a play. And
6-6 game. Presley Thompson going into the trees to try to answer, and she'll draw some contact. 39 seconds to play. 2 shots coming up. Foul goes on Leake's Hannah Clark. Her first, team's third.
Not sure if she knows she is shooting. She is shooting on that foul. There she goes to the line.
The only senior on this roster is at the free throw line, Presley Thompson. That one goes front rim, back rim, front rim and off. Elizabeth Thrash checks in and spells Liz Stevens. Leake brings Caroline Cheatham back into the game to replace Sarah Prince. 6-6 game, 39 seconds to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Thompson measures. That one's off, no good. Rebound Boykin for the Rebs. Caroline Cheatham bring it up on a right-hand dribble. Now zig to the left. Guarded by Miller. Curl into the lane, now curl back out behind the arc. Cody Breedlove, 3, deep. Junction 3 is good, and the Rebels have their first lead at 9-6 with 20 seconds to play in the first.
That was good. The time it left her hand. Nice shot. East Rankin going to counter with a 3 on their own.
Shot missed, under 10. Rebels coming the other way. Into the paint, Boykin going around, 3 seconds, 2. Scores it right before the buzzer, and Leake with a spurt at the end of the quarter leads after 1, 11-6. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Lady Rebels close out the first quarter with a 7-0 run and lead at 11-6.
Could have easily been an 8-0 run. I thought she might have gotten fouled on the shot at the end. That could have easily been an 8-0 run, but up 5 to start the second.
Rebels play it in the offensive half court on the dribble. Caroline Cheatham pestered by Ainsley Miller. At the top free throw line, goes to the baseline to to Boykin, out to the top to Addie Crow.
East Rankin begging for a 5-second call there. Didn't get it.
Cheatham. There's a steal from Miller. She's out ahead of Cheatham. Shot, thought it was blocked, but the official says got her on the arm, and she'll shoot a pair of free throws. Second foul on Leake's Caroline Cheatham.
The trail official called that with the lead official right there. That was he may regret that one.
Miller off the mark on the first free throw. Second quarter of tonight's game presented by Woodstock Furniture. 30 seconds deep into the quarter. Leake up 5. Second free throw here from Miller. That one's no good. Neither team's made a free throw yet.
That's 4 straight missed by East Rankin.
Rebels 0 for 2 at the line. Boykin at the left elbow. Back to the basket goes to Hannah Clark. She's going to drive down the right lane line, try to put it off the window and get a late whistle. As they say, Presley Thompson came in with a late block.
Some new offensive action that I haven't seen from Leake before on that set. Good horns action to get a girl driving to the basket, daring East Rankin to help off the corner shooters.
Hannah Clark off the mark on the first free throw attempt. Somebody's got to make a free throw sooner or later, you would think. Carthage Vet Clinic free throw coming up here. That went straight through and good. 12-6, Leake doubling up East Rankin. First quarter, Hannah Clark comes out. Jenna Allen comes in for L.A. Thompson on the dribble, across the L.A. logo, picked up by Caroline Cheatham. It's a good bit shorter than she is. To Stevens behind the line, guarded by Boykin. Now left side, Miller takes aim for 3, air balls it. Oxygen ball saved by Stevens. She drives right baseline and scores it with the right hand.
Stevens got away with a push-off to get the rebound and put the ball in the basket for 2 to end the Leake Academy run.
First bucket for leading scorer Liz Stevens of East Rankin. 12-8. Addie Crow going down the lane in amongst the trees. Goes hard to the floor, no whistle. Ball taken out of there by Stevens. Here comes ERA into the offensive half court. Mid-range 2 by Stevens. Slides off the backside. Rebound Breedlove for Leake. Under 6.5 to play. Rebels with the ball, up by 4. Breedlove drives, kick out to Crow right side, guarded by Holly Jackson. Gives it to Addie Crow, bounced between the circles to Allen. Rebels leading scorer, probes inside the three-point line, drives, tries to dump it down to Boykin. Pass deflected over the end line. It stays with Leake. Sarah Prince and Marley Myers check in for Crow and Boykin with 6:08 to play in the second.
Coach Hatch doing a great job of rotating her team, keeping them fresh. That should pay dividends as long as the game goes.
Sarah Prince called for dragging the pivot foot. Good on-ball defense from ERA's Presley Thompson.
Let's see if East Rankin tries to post up. Allen again here. Thrash going to post her up down low, keep Stevens outside. They seem to think they have a size advantage down low.
Stevens in a double team, and she gets hit on the arm. She'll shoot a pair of free throws.
That's just a clear out set. They put everybody on the right side of the court with Stevens on the right block, and if you don't recognize it fast enough, you have no help side, and they just throw the lob up to her, and she gets fouled.
Marley Myers picks up her first personal. Stevens off the mark on the free throw, and East Rankin trailing by 4.
He missed 7 straight free throws.
And missed them. 0-4 in the game. Here's Allen, guarded by Thompson. Around a Myers screen. Step back 3. Horseshoes out. Offensive rebound. Myers. She gets hit on the head. No call. Now gets fouled on the way up, and she'll shoot a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. The foul will go on Ainsley Miller, her first for ERA. 5:35 to go, second quarter. Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for Marley Myers, who's 0 for 2 at the line, and that one halfway down and bucked out.
East Rankin went behind that ball screen for the shooter, and you're going to have a hard time guarding them if you choose to do that.
That one horseshoes out. Rebound Stevens for East Rankin. Presley Thompson working between the rings, right-hand dribble, angles. Caroline Cheatham trying to poke it away. It's inside the line, out to Miller. She hoists a three that's halfway down and out. Rebound Jenna Allen for Leake. Good box out. Jenna into the front court. Measures, goes up on Thrash. Can't get it to go, but a foul committed.
Stevens over the back there.
That's 2 on Liz Stevens. They'll remove her from the game, put Hannah Jackson in, and Leake will shuttle in Anna Morgan Young to replace Cody Breedlove with 5:07 to go in the quarter. Foul was committed on the floor, so LA plays it baseline right. Into Allen, guarded by
to the corner.
Hannah Jackson.
There she goes to the other corner. A good read by Prince to read the defense.
Loops it down to Meyer. She'll turn to the left, try to score it from 3 feet in front of the basket. No good. Rebound Thrash for the Patriots. Leake missed a high percentage shot there, and there's Thrash going the other way. Gets fouled, scores the basket. They call it on Marley Myers, and nobody's more surprised than she is.
Well, I was about to compliment her. She missed the shot, didn't drop her head, and sprinted all the way to the other end to play solid defense, only to be called for the foul.
3-point play converted by ERA's Elizabeth Thrash, and we got a 1-point game, 12-11. 4:47 to go.
About to run the baseline cross, and then
Leake working to the corner. Young surveys the floor from the corner, gets it to Prince out high, bluffs the three, goes in. Nice look down to Myers, off the glass, left side for 2.
Prince commands so much attention. Both defenders went for her and left Myers wide open for the easy lay-in.
Going for a transition layup the other side. Presley Thompson misses. Rebound offside. Leaks Jenna Allen. An offensive foul. They'll call the forearm push off on Allen. That'll give it back to the Patriots with 4:17 to go in the quarter. Jenna's first personal.
And Myers was stunned that they didn't call a foul the first time and wasn't going to get back, but then they called an offensive foul.
Nearly a 5-second call on the inbound. Here's a stop, mid-range 2 missed by Hannah Jackson. Rebound Anna Morgan Young, long pass ahead to Prince. Junction 3 on the way, it's short. Rebound Hannah Jackson gives it to Holly Jackson up the left side. Leveled off by Cheatham. Now she turns, puts it up off the glass, scores. Good hard drive to the rim.
The energy in the gym is definitely picking up as the action picks up here in the second quarter.
4 points for Holly Jackson. It's 14-13. Leake's lead trimmed down to 1. They've led by as many as 6. Prince stopped. 10 feet out from the basket. Goes to Myers. She can't get it to go from right in front of the rim. Rebound East Rankin out to Holly Jackson, guarded by Prince right side. Down to Thrash. Double team comes to her, and they send it back outside the arc for the reset. Go right side. Send it to the left. Good ball movement out for Ainsley Miller for 3. That's in and out. No good. Rebound Caroline Cheatham for the Rebels.
East Rankin is 0 for 4 on this left wing threes, wide open. Between that and free throws, that's a big part of this game right now.
Foul called on the floor on East Rankin's Presley Thompson, her second, team's 4th. And sub coming in, somebody who hadn't been in the game yet. Mr. Number, we'll get it in a second. Brindley Davis, I think, is who it is. Somebody wearing 35. I have a 33, but there's a shot missed from 4 feet out by Jenna Allen from the left side, and a defensive rebound for the Patriots. 1 point lead. ERA can retake the lead with a made shot. Underneath, travel, no call. Shot from 8 feet out, missed by Thrash.
She definitely shuffled her feet, and Amanda reminded the referees of it.
And the junction 3 from the top, straight on from Jenna Allen, and the Rebels are up 4, 17-14. Jenna's first points of the night. Deep 3, good for Hannah Jackson for East Rankin. The Rebels lead back down to 1, 2:25, clock ticking in the Woodstock Furniture second quarter. Drive, kick out for a Caroline Cheatham 3 off the left side. Boykin going up, scoring with the putback.
Nice rebounding positioning. Thought there was going to be a foul call there on the putback as well.
4 for Kylie Boykin. The Rebels lead now 19-16 as we tick down toward 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Miller to the free throw line. She'll take the shot. Slides off left side, taken off the bounce. Allen for LA. She starts the dribble into the front court. Now hesitates at the line, probes, steps back, keeps that dribble. Rebels will work some half court here. Now uses the dribble. Looking for help. Coach Hatch trying to call for timeout. No official sees her. But they get it to Prince. Now she's going down the lane line and will score it off the window.
She literally called timeout for 10 seconds.
Yeah. I have never seen a coach ignored on a timeout call
At
like
least she
that.
scored. At least the Rebels scored.
That's right. It ends well, and then a turnover in the backcourt by Hannah Jackson. 1:27 to play. Rebels 21, East Rankin 16. Liz Stevens checks back in for Brindley Davis.
Minute 27. If she picks up that third foul, that'll be big for this game. Let's see if they zone or anything. No, they're going to stay straight man to man.
Stay that horn set at the top for Leake.
Flare screen.
Here's Allen for 3. Comes off the right side. High rebound. Tipped around. Controlled by Boykin. Now it's ripped away from her, but they'll call the foul on, I believe, on East Rankin's Hannah Jackson.
Zone 30. They called the foul.
Yep. Hannah Jackson's first. Team's 5th. And it will be Carthage Vet Clinic free throws for sophomore Kylie Boykin, who has 4 points in the contest. Straight through and good on the first one. 22-16 with another free throw to come. Kylie Boykin has really stepped into that roll off the bench. She makes the second free throw. Has contributed a lot to the Rebels' success. 3 points, 4 rebounds a game off the bench. Miller 3, left side. She finally gets it to go in. 23-19 with a minute to play.
Her form is perfect. You can tell she's going to heat up at some point.
That's her first make. She's, I would guess, 1 for 5, 1 for 6, and the pass to the corner a little too far out of reach for Sarah Prince, and it's East Rankin basketball with 51 seconds to go, down 4, and Cody Breedlove enters the game for Leake. As Ronnie mentioned, Coach Amanda Hatch really circulating players in and out, keeping fresh legs out there. Steal off the inbound. Prince will get an easy score from the right side for 2. And the Rebels' largest lead matched again, out 6, 25-19. Pressure in the backcourt. Miller trying to move around Young. Comes to the free throw line, uses up the dribble, goes inside. Thrash working on Allen, turns to her left and throws it over the top of the backboard. And it goes to Leake. 32 seconds on the clock. Davis back into the game, replacing Stevens. So Leake can hold for a final shot. I think that's what they'll do. Been a really entertaining first half.
Comes the elevator screen.
Out to Breedlove. She bluffs the shot, drives, bounces down, but good job stepping in the passing lane. Holly Jackson for East Rankin. She's trying to go all the way in transition, and Cody Breedlove steals it with 13 seconds to play in the quarter. Gets it to Breedlove. She pounds it with the right hand, goes right wing. Prince, she drives, gonna go high off the window, in and out, no good. Rebound Thrash. East Rankin will hold it, and we'll have a 25-19 score as we head to halftime. Boy, it's been a good first half, Ronnie Rogers.
This is some really good midseason girls basketball. A good conference game. Both teams, like the last play there, East Rankin just knew exactly where the Rebels would be. They just play each other so much. The scouting in our league with sharing film is so good. She just knew right where to be. You have to. It's not a game about running your plays. Your players have to just make plays because you know that the other team knows what you're trying to do at this point.
We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back as soon as we can for a special presentation that's being made at halftime. We'll tell you more about that when we return as Leake leads it at the half, 25-19. Rebel basketball coming your way from Boswell Media Sports.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
Back at halftime at the Joe F. Shepard Gym, and Coach Phil Shepard's got the mic. And they're making a special presentation here at halftime honoring Gary and Nancy Thaggard for donating the land that this gym sits on. Coach Shepard and I talked before the game. He said this was an honor that was a long time coming, so that's being announced right now. We'll direct your attention to midcourt here with the Rebels up in the girls' game 25-19 over East Rankin.
It says, with deep gratitude, Leake Academy recognizes and honors Gary and Nancy Thaggard for their generosity in donating the land for the Joe F. Shepard Gymnasium, LA Board of Directors, 2024. Again, Mr. Thaggard, we say thank you.
Oh, there they are. Gary and Nancy Thaggard being honored for donating the land that Joe F. Shepard Gym sits on, and Headmaster Brian Pickens down there at the scores table with Coach Phil Shepard. We'll take another break and come back and talk about offensive scoring in the first half and get some more analysis and insight from Ronnie Rogers as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
This holiday season, the poultry people over at Ozark Ag have made it impossible for you to lay an egg by buying the wrong gifts for the outdoorsy person on your gift list. If hunting or fishing supplies are in their sights, you can stop by their location on Highway 16, talk to one of their knowledgeable staff, and land yourself the perfect gift. For real, Ozark Ag also makes it easy to put all your eggs in one basket, too, when it comes to finding the tools, equipment, and building supplies you'll need for all your poultry projects. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Ozark Ag, Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
We return to halftime on the 488. Lady Rebels lead East Rankin. 2 undefeated teams meeting here. It's a 6-point game at the half. Rebels 25 and Patriots 19. Philip Palmertree with the headset on, and behind the camera, our friend Sam Rigby, Billy Steen at Boswell Media Sports Studios. And we'll call on Ronnie Rogers in a second. I'll give you a quick rundown of scoring and fouls in the first half. Elizabeth Thrash leading East Rankin in scoring with 5 at the half. Also 5 from Ansley Miller. Hannah Jackson with 3, Holly Jackson with 4, and Liz Stevens with 2. An interesting stat, a lot of missed free throws for the Patriots in the first half. For Leake, 6 from Marley Myers off 3 made shots, 0 for 4 free throw shooting for Marley. Kylie Boykin with 4 off the bench, 4 for Sarah Prince off 2 made shots. A junction 3 for Cody Breedlove. Same for Jenna Allen. She's got 3 off a junction 3. And 1 point for Hannah Clark off 1 for 2 free throw shooting. Addie Crow, Caroline Cheatham, and Anna Morgan Young appeared in the first half but didn't score for Leake. Leads it by 6. Ronnie, what are some of your thoughts about what may lay ahead for these two ball clubs in the second half in terms of a game plan?
Well, Thompson and Stevens both in having 2 fouls there in the middle of the second quarter definitely changed the game. Rebels were able to pull back ahead, but it just seemed like Leake Academy may have a little more in the tank tonight. I've been really impressed how many number of players that Amanda's been able to run in and out of the game. They should be the fresher team here in the second half. We'll see how that plays out. Again, if East Rankin doesn't miss all those free throws, this is a tie ball game. So you wonder if that's going to even itself out. The law of averages tends to do that. We'll see what the free throw situation looks like and whether or not both teams have been have had more transition opportunities than they've taken advantage of. So I'd like to see which team is able to. They've had people ahead, but whether the ball got tipped or the pass is not right where it needs to be, whoever has more transition buckets and wins the free throw war is going to win this game.
If you're looking at fouls, here's how it breaks down for East Rankin. They have 2 players carrying 2 fouls. Their leading scorer, post player Liz Stevens with 2, Presley Thompson, guard, senior leader with 2, Holly Jackson and Hannah Jackson and Ansley Miller each with 1. For Leake, 2 players with 2 fouls, post player Marley Myers and point guard Caroline Cheatham each carrying 2, Jenna Allen, Hannah Clark, Cody Breedlove each with a foul for LA. Both teams are out of the locker room, already at the bench area. The buzzer sounded, and we're ready to start quarter number 3 from Madden. The third quarter is presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. Rebels 25, East Rankin 19. Both teams 18-0 and 2-0 in the district. Somebody going to get a 1-game lead in the district after we play 16 more minutes. East Rankin plays it in at midcourt on the far side as we get started. Presley Thompson angles the dribble right side, guarded by Cheatham. Holds the ball over her head, out top, Thrash to the left lane line, sends it out to Thompson. Her three's going to be an air ball short, but saved by Holly Jackson. And then a scramble for it. Elizabeth Thrash with it in the right corner. Thought about the 3. They feed it into the post. Stevens shot off the right side of the rim, and they're going to go with Stevens committing her 3rd personal, trying to go after the board.
Bad turn of events there. They went up screen for Stevens, obviously going to try to get her the ball right off the bat, and she misses it and commits the foul, and they have to sub her right back out.
Hannah Jackson checking in for Stevens. Not even 30 seconds into the Weaver Tax and Accounting third quarter. Jenna Allen. Pass stolen by Hannah Jackson. Gives it to Miller. Miller to the three-point line. Out to Hannah Jackson, whose 3 misses everything. Rebound offside. Sarah Prince for LA. Gets it to Jenna Allen. Working middle of the floor. Surveys. Bounce pass down left side to Myers, who finds Prince. Misses from the right side. Tipped out. Controlled by Hannah Jackson. Ahead to Holly Jackson. And then good hands from Jenna Allen to flick it away out of bounds.
Once again, great transition defense from the Rebels to get back. That was going to be a wide open layup, but great hustle. And we'll have an out underplay for East Rankin.
1 minute deep into the third quarter. And then a turnover as Anna Morgan Young tipped the inbound pass. And Miller touched it, and then it hit the side in front of her bench.
Just a simple cross-screen action through the pass. An errant pass goes out of bounds. Coach Hatch has called her play.
Prince around a screen into the lane. Now moves left side. Double team comes to her. Ball knocked loose. She goes to the floor, and they're going to call a travel on Prince and give it to East Rankin.
No argument from Coach Hatch. I couldn't see that, but
Ainsley Miller puts it into play in front of the Rebel bench. Rebels up 25-19. Minute and a half into the quarter. Nobody's scored. Kick out pass right side. Now they go from the top to Thrash. Passes to Thompson from the double team. 3 is short, but rebound scooped up off the floor by Hannah Jackson. Down to Thrash. Outside for a Miller 3 that's off the front rim. No good. Rebound Cheatham for Leake.
Great block out by Cheatham there. Guards, underrated aspect of guards is their ability to rebound.
Jenna Allen working on Hannah Jackson. Goes left baseline. Now backs it out. Leans in. Sends it for a long 2. Missed by Myers. Rebound off the right side from Miller for ERA. Still a scoreless third quarter. Played 2 minutes plus. Thrash working left lane line. Spins. Tries to shoot over Myers. Leaves it way short. Good block out. Rebound for Jenna Allen for the Rebels. She comes up to the right side to Prince. Bluffs the 3. Starts a left-hand dribble. Guarded by Miller. Going into the lane, fake, looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes to Cheatham, now back to Prince. Step back 3, left short. Rebound taken by Thrash. Another empty possession. And some contact, leaning in. Presley Thompson on Prince. Prince will pick up the foul, her second. No, excuse me, her first. Patriots will play it in. Baseline left.
There is a lid on both buckets the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Thrash receives the inbound in the left corner. Shovels over to Thompson. Now baseline drive from Miller. Her runner left short, but tipped out for an offensive rebound off the bounce. Thrash, and ERA will recycle things. Played 3 minutes now without any points. Holly Jackson, skip pass, then off the shoe tops of Miller, over out of bounds into the lobby.
That set is drawn up for Stevens. It's not nearly as difficult to guard. Not nearly as difficult to guard with her out of the game.
Some pesky defense there from Miller on the inbound. For the Rebels, it gets knocked over the sideline.
Hard to tell her height from here, but Miller is long for the position she's playing. She poses offensive problems.
Here's Jenna Allen, top of the key, drives in, floater, spins out. And then a foul called on the floor, and they'll call held ball and give it to Leake. It's Myers and Thrash both had 2 hands on the ball.
Very quick whistle right there. That was quick whistle.
Inbound underneath the basket. Allen blocked off, looking for somewhere to go, and a 3-second call, and goes back to East Rankin.
Once again, I think Amanda was trying to call timeout and didn't get it called before the 3-second call was.
Rebels playing man-to-man. Here's Presley Thompson going down right lane line, loses it behind her back. Scramble for the ball on the baseline. They're going to call what?
Not sure what they had. She pinned it on her hip, and this educated crowd knows that's a travel.
That's a travel. Should have been a travel.
The crowd was reacting to that. She definitely pinned it on her hip, and then they end up calling a jump ball.
East Rankin inbounding it. Under 4.5 to play in the Weaver Tax and Accounting third quarter. Still 25-19. That was our halftime score. Deep wide right, dribbling with the right hand, Presley Thompson. Going to Hannah Jackson, guarded by Allen. To Miller between the rings, guarded by Young. Swings left side, Thompson.
Running a set for number 3, but
she drives, steps through, shot missed, rebound Myers for Leake. To Young, weaving through the floor, going in, going hard, getting fouled. Foul goes on Hannah Jackson of East Rankin. That's her second, team second.
4 minutes and 6 seconds, and the ball has not tickled the twine, but it may right here as attempt 2 free throws for the Rebels.
Got a 74% free throw shooter at the line, and rattles around and goes in for Anna Morgan Young.
Shooter's touch, and here comes Stevens back in the game.
Stevens with 3 fouls, checks in for Thrash. Cheatham comes out for Leake. Hannah Clark replaces her. 3:54 to go, 26-19. Second free throw coming up for senior Anna Morgan Young. That went off the heel, no good, but rebound on the offensive side by Clark. Out to Young, whose junction 3 is short, but saved by Hannah Clark, going hard after it on the right baseline.
Stevens has got to be careful.
There's Hannah Clark from the right wing, missed 3-point range. Rebound Holly Jackson, she slams it off the shins of Jenna Allen out of bounds. Addie Crow checks in for Young as East Rankin will play it in.
Stevens was really close to getting her fourth foul right there, having just come back in the game.
Rebels up 7. Largest lead of the game. And then they'll call Jenna Allen for a blocking foul on a Presley Thompson dribble drive.
He called it on the floor, so she will not be shooting. And it'll be a baseline out of bounds for East Rankin.
Jenna Allen's second personal, team second of the third quarter. Myers checks out, so does Allen.
Still no buckets.
By Boykin and Breedlove. 3.5 minutes to go. Inbound to Stevens. She goes up to the rim. It rolls all around the backside, comes off. She gets the rebound, turns. Right hand put back, no good. Rebound, Cody Breedlove for LA. Cody on the dribble into the front court. Gives it to Sarah Prince. Freshman looks back at the bench. Gives it to junior Hannah Clark. Now back to Prince. Junction 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, Hannah Jackson. And should be a held ball, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on Addie Crow of Leake. And the crowd's really unhappy about it. Team's third, her first.
Crowd is getting into the game, and again, that
inbound, bringing it up the length of the floor. Thompson working on Breedlove. 3 minutes to play. East Rankin has not scored in more than 5 minutes, and there's Thompson getting fouled by Boykin, trying to get a right-hand lay-in.
Thompson drew the defense, shoveled it to Stevens. And Stevens will be at the line for 2, down 7 with 3 minutes to go in the third.
We'll take the timeout. Rebels up 26-19. Latter part of the third quarter. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Coming out of the timeout, just under 3 minutes to play. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the Weaver Taxton Accounting third quarter. Leake Academy 26, East Rankin 19. People who make polls have East Rankin 1 and Leake 2. And that's not only in 5A, but that's in all of counting the 6A, 4A schools as well. And it has been quite a battle so far. Liz Stevens, sophomore at the free throw line, 6'3", post player, pushes that one too long, no good. She is 0 for 5 now at the line.
Her form is perfect. You wonder why there she goes. There, she made that one. I feel like a team's about to go on a run. One of these teams is about to go on a run.
Second free throw good, 26-20.
Coach Hatch calling out her play. Here comes the flare screen for Prince.
Left elbow, Boykin going right side, Prince. Prince stays back behind the line. They work it around the arc to Addie Crow. One dribble, gives it to Prince. Pestered by Hannah Jackson around a Crow screen, down the left lane line. Stopped by the defense there, out to Crow. She's going to drive, try to go up on Stevens. Shot blocked and taken away.
Man, Stevens is playing with fire. Another one that could have been called. It probably wasn't a foul, but it could have been.
And then a very light foul at the other end by Kylie Boykin, her second. It'll be the team's
I think
fifth.
they're going to be shooting 2 for the 2 minutes and 22 minutes. 2:22 left in the third quarter. East Rankin will be shooting 2 on every foul.
3 points in the game for Liz Stevens on a 16-point average, and she's no good on the first free throw. Anna Morgan-Young replaces Addie Crow for Leake. 2:22 to go in the third. Rebels lead 26-20. Second free throw here for Stevens. She made 1 out of 2 last time. She misses the second one. Going up high for the rebound, Kylie Boykin for the Rebs. Sarah Prince now handling the ball, guarded by Miller. Brings free throw line extended left to Boykin. Tries to get it down to Prince, but it's plucked away by Holly Jackson. She wants to score in transition, but good defense from Cody Breedlove. To Miller left side. She goes once, nearly drags the pivot. Brings it out to reset the offense with 1:53 on a draining third quarter clock. Loop down to Stevens, tipped away by Boykin into the hands of Prince. Rebels don't have numbers, but Prince going to dribble into the lane, send it back out to Clark. Now get it on the right baseline. Double team comes to her, and she works out through a dribble. Breedlove's three from the top, blocked by Hannah Jackson. Here comes the Patriots. Patriots up 6, under 90 seconds. Open look. Hannah Jackson three, off the heel, no good. Good block out from Boykin, and the rebound taken off the bounce by Prince. Rebels coming the other way. Young, drive, kick out for a Prince three. Junction three is good for freshman Sarah Prince, and it's a 9-point lead. 29-20. 7 for Sarah. 1 minute to play in the quarter. And a drive shot missed on the bottom of the backboard by Presley Thompson. Rebound Boykin. Long lead pass ahead to Breedlove. Beautiful bounce pass to Hannah Clark, who scores from two hands to the right side. 31-20 Rebels. 40 seconds to play in the third. No made shots from the field in this quarter by the Patriots. But there's Miller for three. And it's good thing I said it when I did.
You jinxed us.
She just hit the three from the
Leake
left.
Academy.
Just buried a three from the left corner. Now Miller with a steal. Slides. They ought to call a travel on that, but they don't. Holly Jackson's three blocked by Sarah Prince. Rebels coming the other way. Breedlove driving. The Rebels have numbers going off the glass, but missed, and then a putback from the right side. Good. 2 points for Kylie Boykin. The Rebels lead it by 10, 33-23. 2 seconds, one. Three from the top is good. Just nearly midcourt for Ansley Miller. She looked more shocked than anybody else. It's 33-26. We need to take the 1 minute break as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
I sure do like the new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
Teams answer the bell for 8 more minutes of action. Leake 33, East Rankin 26. A battle of undefeated teams. Rebel basketball to start the quarter. Free throw line extended right. Hannah Clark guarded by Stevens, who's carrying 3 fouls. Shovels to Breedlove. And they'll call Breedlove for the travel. Good defense from Ansley Miller for ERA. Jenna Allen comes in to replace Breedlove.
The last 2 minutes of the third quarter is probably what we're about to see for 8 minutes here. Just fast-paced action, lots of points. 8-7 the score. Leake advantage in the third quarter. They're going to go to Stevens. They're going to try to throw the lob. Try to dare him to help off Miller.
Left side, Anna Morgan Young trying to get to the pass. Collides with Thompson out behind the three-point line, and Anna Morgan Young guilty of her first personal.
Madison Ridgeland Academy is known for that set, lobbing it to their post players. Just clear out one side, put one shooter. And
Thrash with it, guarded by Clark. To the right corner, Holly Jackson guarded by Allen. She'll get denied, turn it back, move behind the arc, shovel down to Thrash, turns to her left, shoots way off the mark. But Stevens can't put it back from the left side, and a whistle underneath.
She was a little too far under the basket, and her momentum carried the ball out in front of the rim.
And we have a dog loose on the court.
Oh, my.
Elizabeth Thrash picked up the foul. The dog has been retrieved. And that gets a better reaction than just about anything other than a Leake three-pointer. 7:16 to go in the fourth. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Cox Agency. Leake 33, ERA 26. Sorry, go ahead.
Wasn't it at Ole Miss this year? They kept having a squirrel run on the court. We had a small dog here tonight run out on the court.
We don't do animals that small. We got to go big. Got to go with the dog. Rebels play it in the offensive half court. Jenna Allen guarded by Thompson. Trying to post up Myers. They do. Double team comes to Hirsch, and a pass to the top taken away by ERA's Ansley Miller.
That's just familiarity of playing the teams. They went high-low, both guarded the low, tried to kick it to the high, and a guard helped off and stole the pass.
Thrash 4 feet behind the arc over to Thompson. She'll shoot a deep three that's good.
Man.
33-29.
Took a while to line it up, but timed it just perfect.
And what if I told you those were our first points tonight? 33-29. Minute and a half deep into the fourth. Miller pestering Prince, and finally gets called for the reach-in. She went once, twice, 3 times got called on the third reach-in.
Friends of mine that have coached or been managers at the Southeastern Conference level always talk about how smart the Kentucky fans are and how they know what's going to happen before. I would say the same about the Leake Academy fans. The fans know what's going to happen before it does here. You can hear the roar come as an attempt is about to happen.
Jenna Allen driving, step through off the back rim. Good for 2, 35-29. And a long pass ahead off the fingertips of East Rankin, and the Rebels will get it right back with 6:11 to play, up 35-29.
The transition pass, the lead-out pass, was thrown to her over her right shoulder. She looked over her left.
Allen use a screen from Myers, crushing screen there, and then Jenna uses up the screen, reverses to Hannah Clark, fakes, drives, sends it down to Myers, and it gets tipped away by Thrash of East Rankin. Rebels keep it.
Hard screen set there. You can call that either way. That's a difficult call for the officials. No call on that one.
And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Hatch that we'll take with him. 5:51 to go. Rebels 35, East Rankin 29.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Barney & Mott's is offering you great savings this Christmas. Just look for the candy canes throughout the store when you come in. Then select the lucky one to reveal your discount.
Barney & Mott's has reduced prices throughout the store for this huge event, and now is the time to save.
At Barney & Mott's, their inventory is unique, and they have something for every budget. Plus, right now, they're offering you 24 months, same as cash. That's Barney & Mott's Furniture. Come see what everyone's talking about.
Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
On the floor for Leake, Prince, Allen, Myers, Clark, and Young. And home white. Miller, Thompson, Thrash, Holly Jackson, and Stevens playing for East Rankin. Inbound, Myers, 6-foot shot, right baseline, no good, but offensive board for Hannah Clark out at the free throw line. And that should have been a foul called out there, but here's a 3 from Prince that goes 3/4 of the way down and out, and they're going to call Marley Myers coming over the back for a foul. That's what they just did. That's her 3rd.
She was more to the side of her. That's her 4th. That's a tough call there. That's a tough one there. Tough call.
3rd on Marley. 5:35 to go. Clock starts moving again. Miller, East Rankin down 6 with offensive ball possession. Thompson out near midcourt to Thrash, guarded by Clark. Out of Stevens, out at the head of the circle. She'll pull up for 3. Off the left side, no good. Rebound Clark for L.A.
She has a beautiful shot. It's amazing that more haven't gone in tonight, but luckily for the Rebels, it haven't.
Hannah Clark open for 3. Left side, slides off the rim. Rebound Stevens. She triggers ahead to Holly Jackson, surveys the floor, loops a nice pass down to Thrash. Kick out for a Miller 3 that's good. And we got a 35-32 game with a timeout, full timeout with 4:54 to go, called by East Rankin. Will return as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
4 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Leaks lead down to 3. They've led by as many as 10 in the second half. Full court pressure on the Rebels. Good job breaking it. Then the foul from behind. Miller kind of stumbled into Cheatham. The foul will go on Miller, her third.
You knew when Coach Rhodes called that timeout they were going to change up something. They went full court press. It should make for an interesting end of the game.
Cheatham inbounds to Myers. She goes up strong, scores from the right side. 2 points for Myers, 37-32.
Closely guarded on the catch. What a catch. The shot was fairly easy, but to catch that ball guarded so closely was quite impressive.
Marley's got 8 in the game. The Rebels lead back at 5. Presley Thompson loses the ball. Steal Caroline Cheatham. She'll let some bodies coast on by, and now the Rebels get it into the offensive set. High ball screen set for Prince, dribbling left side to the left elbow. Now nice job finding Myers from the right side for a two-hand score. 39-32, double figures now for Marley Myers.
Three girls ended up on the ball carrier, and Myers was wide open.
They send it down to Stevens, working over the double team.
Ooh, that's
shot
5.
Left short. That's going to be the 4th foul, I think, on Myers. Yeah.
Right. Earlier you had said 4th, and I was wondering why I imagine the rest of the game they're going to be dumping it inside to Stevens now that she does have 4.
Stops the clock with 3:49 to play. Liz Stevens, who has 3 points in this game, make it 4 as she sends the first free throw in. She averages 16 a game. Rebels lead trimmed to 6 and another free throw ahead.
That free throw technique, it's amazing that if they lose this game, the Rebels win, East Rankin is going to look at the free throw line as being a major player.
Stevens had a 2-for-2 trip there. It's 39-34. Up the right side, going hard. Prince, good handles there by Sarah Prince with a lot of defenders around her. Now she gets it back off an exchange from Cheatham. Traces around left. 2 screeners at the top.
They've taken Stevens off of Myers so that she does not pick up another foul.
And they had her on Allen early. Now Allen drives past Stevens, left baseline, scores with a left hand off the window. Rebels 41, East Rankin 34, 3:14 on the running clock.
The clock is the Rebels' friend right now with 3 minutes to go. 1 foul to give for each team.
Into the post, Stevens, right side, turn, shot off the window, off the backboard, no good. Jenna Allen rebounds it for Leake. She works middle of the floor. Goes to the left side, Sarah Prince for 3, shot short. Marley Myers takes the offensive board and gets fouled from behind. I think that's going on Stevens. It is.
Definitely is. Good rebound. It's not in Leake's DNA to hold the ball, but with 3 minutes to go, up 7, perhaps up 9, you imagine they might take the air out of the ball the next couple of trips as the clock has definitely become their friend.
Marley Myers too strong with that first free throw. Tonight is not a free throw shooting clinic. For sure, both teams have missed a lot. It's 41-34 with 2:51 to play in the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Here's Myers' second free throw. That one's good. 42-34.
Leake is going to pick up full court here.
Kylie Boykin checks in for Myers. Under 3 to play. Full court pressure. Inbound to Holly Jackson, guarded by Prince. She moves into the front court across the midcourt stripe. Hands it to Thompson, guarded by Cheatham out high. She'll go hard down the left lane line. Stop. Now try to go up. Puts up a tough shot. No good from the left side. Rebound Allen. She works around Miller. Left side. Now going to curl back out, send it to Cheatham. 2:26 to play. Drive, mid-range two. Jenna Allen missed. Rebound, Boykin going up. Rejected by Stevens. She rejects a putback from Cheatham, but the Rebels keep it. Sarah Prince with it. Bothered by Jackson out high, and Holly Jackson commits a reach in. That'll be
2 shots.
Fifth team foul.
Fifth team foul. So she'll be shooting 2.
Second personal on ERA's Holly Jackson.
I don't think the referees realize that yet.
Should be shots.
Should be shots.
Yeah, now they got it right. East Rankin brings in Hannah Jackson to replace Thrash. 2:12 to go. Rebels up 8, and at the free throw line, freshman Sarah Prince, who has 7 points. Has not been to the line tonight, misses the first one. She's a 78% free throw shooter.
Which is phenomenal in high school to be almost 80%. That is.
Thrash back in the game. That one rattles around and goes down. 43-34. Steal from Prince off the inbound. Dribble it out high. Gets the call from Coach Hatch. 2 minutes to play. Rebels up 9. Cheatham guarded by Jackson. Deep wide right. Keeps dribbling. Goes to Clark. Clark to Allen. The three-point line. Double team comes to Allen, but she finds on a bounce pass Sarah Prince. Minute 47, clock running. Ball goes to Allen, bounces back to Prince between the rings. Miller comes up to match up on her. Left side, Boykin, double team trap, comes to her, and a reach-in foul will be called on East Rankin. Goes on Thrash. She's got 2. Team's 5th and sends Kylie Boykin to the free throw line. Kylie has 6 points, 0 for 2 at the line. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebels can match their largest lead if she makes the second free throw. She does. 44-34 with 1:35 to play. Jackson to the free throw line, pass to the wing. Tipped by Clark, but saved by Thrash. Patriots lose some time as we go under.
Looking in at Stevens. Now they're going to go high-low.
80 seconds to go. Working away from the basket, Hannah Jackson to the right. Miller, dump it down to Stevens, and they'll get not much of a foul there on Kylie Boykin, trying to post up behind her, trying to guard her.
It's the 4th foul, so they only get the ball out of bounds, but it does make it the next foul.
It's
where
3 on Boykin, a minute
Patriots
12.
will shoot 2.
Minute 12 to play. Leake protecting a 10-point lead. Inbound.
Trying to get Miller the shot here in the corner. There she goes.
Miller, corner, well guarded by Allen. She's going to drive, take it to the rim, try to scoop it up and get hit on the arm.
She lost her balance guarding. Miller recognized that, took her to the basket, and as she recovered, she fouled her. But with a minute to go, up 10, as a fan and watching the game, you think it's pretty much over. As a coach, you're still coaching hard. And
missed free throw has been a common refrain tonight. Myers returns, shuttles in. Boykin shuttles out with 1:04 to play. Second free throw coming up for East Rankin's Ainsley Miller, who's the leading scorer for her ball club with 14.
Coach Hatch lining up her press offense, she's assuming that the Patriots are going to press her right here.
Free throw in and out. Blocks out, rebound for Myers.
What a block out.
It's to Cheatham. And a reach-in foul.
I think that's on Miller.
If it is, it's her 4th. And it'll send the Rebels to the free throw line for Carthage Vet Clinic free throws with 57 seconds left. Caroline Cheatham ready at the line to put her toe at the nail. Got boys action coming up after this one. Rebels in East Rankin.
Seems like when I do these games, I don't get to see the teams out of the Metro Jackson area as much as I do. I always find Boykin for the Rebels tonight and Miller for East Rankin. Obviously, I knew about Stevens and Prince and others, but both of those players have stood out tonight as forces to be reckoned with.
Rebels back off the lane. First free throw was good by Cheatham. Here's her second one, her first point tonight. Then she nearly took the rebound away from 6'3" Liz Stevens. 45-34 Rebels. Rebels don't need to foul here. Just deny some good looks. Stevens out at the left elbow, reverses right side. Miller has it nearly knocked away from Allen. Out to Thompson. 38 seconds to go. She tries a step through. Shot too strong off the window. Rebound Hannah Clark for Leake. A reach-in foul on Holly Jackson. They'll put Caroline Cheatham back at the free throw line with 31 seconds to play, and Leake fans feeling a lot better about it.
Coach Hatch put Boykin in to guard Stevens, knowing that Myers had 4 and might be hesitant to play to pick up her 5th, and it was a great coaching move right there in that situation.
First free throw is good. Just 31 seconds left in the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Rebels get them both up 47-34. Under 30 to play. Underneath, driving, missing Thompson, and Thompson grabs her from behind, and then a technical foul called as some tempers flared between Thompson and Hannah Clark. The common foul goes on Thompson and a technical on Hannah Clark of Leake.
They just got tied up at the end of the play. I think they called that on East Rankin for the technical, perhaps. No, maybe not. Maybe they're shooting the.
Yeah, you got the shots off the common foul here.
Right, that's right. I didn't realize. Forgot we were in the bonus.
Hannah Clark, a little too deep on that first free throw. Hannah's got 3 in the game, but she has provided some valuable rebounding off the bench in the second half. She has been great on the glass.
I don't know if it's been nerves or fatigue tonight, but these teams have beautiful free throw technique, and nothing is going in for either team.
Missed them both. So now Holly Jackson at the other end will shoot free throws. There's 20 seconds left. Rebels 47, East Rankin 34. Holly Jackson can't get that one to go. There's just something in the air tonight, Ronnie.
Yes, there is.
Jackson averages 13. She has 4 in the game. Second free throw is good. So the 2 leading scorers for East Rankin with a combined 9 points.
That, along with the free throws, that'll get you beat every night.
Thompson on the inbound, under 20, clock running away. Thompson goes to Thrash. She's able to score it from 4 feet away in front of the basket. 47-37. Under 10 to play, inbound, and then a reach out foul and an intentional foul to call on East Rankin's Holly Jackson.
Didn't make a play on the ball. Easy call for the officials. The Rebels will shoot 2 and get the ball back.
Sarah Prince, 7 points, 0 for 2 at the line, 4.7 seconds left, and Leake looking to put this one on ice. First free throw is good. 48-37.
I imagine East Rankin is going to circle the next date when they travel to Pelahatchie later in the year. I'm sure they'll be excited to play this game again, but the Rebels just too much for the number 1 rated team, and will vault into that position this week.
Get the Ozark Ag postgame going for you as Leake inbounds it and runs it out and wins this early season clash of the 5A Titans by a final score of 48-37. And boy, you better write it down quick because the clock just changed. We do have boys action coming up, but the Rebel girls get a standing ovation from the crowd with the 11-point win, 48-37. We'll step aside and come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Here we go. We pull the rope on the Ozark Ag postgame after the varsity girls game. In a battle of unbeaten teams, it's now just Leake who can say they're unbeaten. They just won their 19th game and go 3-0 in the Central Division of 5A with a 48-37 win over the defending 5A state champions, defending overall champions, and previously undefeated East Rankin. And teams that use a Jack Crystalism, Ronnie Rogers' first quarter went at each other hammer and tongs back and forth. But Leake ended up with a 25-19 halftime lead, and then it was a scoring drought. East Rankin, some of the errors unforced, but a lot of them forced by Leake's defense, that turned the tide and really gave Leake a comfortable lead going to the fourth.
Well, that's funny you say that. The defensive pressure applied by Leake on East Rankin's guards was the difference in the game. They couldn't see Stevens a lot of the times to get her the ball, and then when they did, they immediately surrounded her, and the kickouts just weren't there. Miller had a nice night shooting, but it didn't seem like, and I credit Leake for this and not fault East Rankin, that East Rankin's never gotten a flow offensively the whole night. And you have to credit Leake Academy's defense for that. I work for a defensive coach, and you learn to recognize when, a team struggles, you just assume they had an off night. Well, there was a reason they had an off night. The defensive pressure and scheme, doubling off to help on Stevens and knowing where to double from was good. Plus, just incredible ball pressure. So many times just picking the pocket of the guards, had them playing faster than they wanted to, and they couldn't see their target down low.
Here's a quick look at offensive output for these ball clubs. East Rankin led by Ansley Miller's 14 points. She had 5 in the first half and 9 in the second. 3 threes kept her team within striking distance in the third quarter, but as Ronnie mentioned, it was tough going. Only 5 for Holly Jackson, 5 for Elizabeth Thrash, just 4 for Liz Stevens, who played with some foul trouble. Liz Stevens made 1 shot from the field and went 2 for 10 at the free throw line, which certainly uncharacteristic. Leake led by one player in double figures, and that was senior Marley Myers. And she scored 5 of her points in the fourth quarter as Leake slammed the door on East Rankin. But the senior post player Marley Myers with 5 made shots, and then 1 out of 6 from the free throw line for 11 points 8 for Sarah Prince, 4 in each half, including the Junction 3. She went for 1 for 4 at the line. Half a dozen for Kylie Boykin off the bench with some big points in the first half. And then 3 apiece for Jenna Allen off of Junction 3. Same for Cody Breedlove off of first quarter Junction 3. And then Hannah Clark made a 2 and went 1 for 4 at the line for her 3. And Caroline Cheatham had 1 point in the fourth quarter off 1 for 4 free throw shooting. And then Anna Morgan Young and Addie Crow played in the game but didn't score for Leake as they moved to 19-0. 3-0 with games coming up in Grenada tomorrow and Saturday. No broadcast for those. Next broadcast for Rebel basketball for both girls and boys will be on Friday, week from tomorrow, the 27th of December, from the Neshoba County High School gym, and the Rebels and Lady Rebels face Choctaw Central. And that'll be an approximate 2:30 tip-off as part of the Neshoba Central Christmas Classic. Well, Ronnie Rogers, thank you. We got to take one more break and then get our Central Electric Power Association boys pregame started. But it's been great having you here on the mic. You do a great job, and it's a lot of fun having you for some of these big ball games.
Always great to hook up with you, Phillip. Friends since college, and appreciate you letting me be on the air tonight.
All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back and put Sam Rigby on for color as we get ready for boys basketball from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym as Leake Academy basketball rolls on.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun & Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun & Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
All right, we reset things for the 11-4 Leake Academy boys. Lost their last 2 ball games facing district foe East Rankin. And I never went down and got that picture of the score, of the roster, so I am at a complete loss at the moment. I may need a friend. We'll try to piece it together here as we get the starting lineups announced. We went in some detail talking about the boys game, but the girls game. So let's flip it over here, and we'll get it. I've already missed the first player called and the second player. And here. McNeil and Smith. They did not. The roster they provided online had, I believe, about 38 names on it, and I'm not exaggerating, including, I think, what may have been a couple of girls' names on there. So I don't know what was going on with that. I think it hadn't been cleared out in a while. But now let's get the Baptist Medical League starting lineups for the Rebels. They'll have senior guard Matthew Nowell at 5'10". 5'9", senior guard Tate Edwards. 6'2", guard from Philadelphia, senior Eli Cantrell. I got it wrong. Trey Clark at 6'1", and then Samuel Prince at 6 tall, and Carter Seal. So Cantrell not in the starting lineup. Edwards, Nowell, Seal, Prince, Clark for LA. So we'll just do what we can with what we have as we get to the InSports tip-off. Carter Seal in the jump circle for LA. We got to reset the scoreboard and get you going here. So East Rankin and Leake. Leake controls the opening tip. Good touch pass from Prince down to Edwards, he can't finish, but Prince can for two from the right side with a two-hand put in.
Good job by Prince after making the initial assist pass, got the offensive rebound with good positioning, and gets the Rebels' first bucket of the night.
Pressure on the inbound, controlled by Smith. And go to the outside. Look from the top. Free throw line runner missed. Rebound Prince, who had boxed out well on McNeil. 2-0 Rebels as we start the ball game. Leak up two. There's a Tate Edwards drive left side. Runner no good, but rebound on the putback for two for Carter Seal. Leak up 4-0. First quarter presented by Wendy's. Rebels playing man-to-man defense. Right wing, holding it out high over the head, driving in on Nowell. Shot high off the backboard, no good. Rebound Carter Seal for Leake. Going down to Clark. His 12-footer from the left side is good. Senior Trey Clark with a nice-looking jumper to make it 6-zip Rebels.
And a good job by Nowell getting the rebound or pass off the rebound and going up the court, keeping his eyes up the floor. Found him on the left side for a good mid-range left-footed shot for the bank shot for two.
Three, left wing, very high, spins off the back iron, no good. Rebound Nowell for the Rebels. He'll let the traffic pass now come hard, going in, going to take it coast to coast. Two for Matthew Nowell. Leaks up 4 points, got four different players in the scoring column.
And once again, Nowell just keeping his eyes open, going down the floor, saw that he had that wide open lane straight to the basket and just took it all the way for two for the Rebels.
Now between the circles. Held, nearly stolen by Nowell. There's shot a three made from the outside, 8-3. Score, Rebels get it to Seal, out 14 feet away. He sends it out to Edwards for a three that's short. Rebound pulled down by McNeil for the Patriots. 8-3 Rebels, 5:23 ticking first quarter clock. Foul on Leake's Matthew Nowell. First foul of the ball game.
And both teams early in this first quarter going man defense both ways for East Rankin and Leake. So both teams relying on their off-ball movement to really set up some offense for both squads in this first quarter.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Getting some names in now. Ball inbounded out high to Jordan Porter. Then Brody Riles bothered out at the top by two Rebels, but the Patriots keep it. But now the pass into the post, stolen by Leake Samuel Prince. He goes crossover, left side, scoops up with the left hand, and a beautiful two. 10-3 Leake.
And Prince just handled that all by himself. Quick hands on defense and just going straight down the middle of the floor for the left-handed layup for two. And Rebels just keeping that defensive intensity and boosting their lead.
Riles flings up a tough 15-footer that's short. Leake gets the rebound quickly into the front court. Pass into the lane off the hands of Carter Seal, out of bounds in the corner, and East Rankin will take it. 4:35 to go. Rebels 10, East Rankin 3. Gage Warren checks in for Nowell. First quarter presented by Wendy's. Leake sets up for some full court pressure. And a nice left-hand drive for Porter, who scores it. 10-5. Baseline, Carter Seal. Back to the basket, guarded by Smith. Finds Edwards going down the lane. He thought he was fouled. Defense there by McNeil. Take it away for the Patriots. The midway point of the Wendy's first quarter.
Once again, that off-ball movement. Tate Edwards dashing towards the middle of the rim and looking for the open pass, try to draw the foul, but that off-ball movement is going to be key in the man defense that East Rankin showing Leake in this first quarter.
Porter with it, guarded by Warren. Going to go in, go ahead of the rim, rejected by Samuel Prince, picked up by Trey Clark. Great block from junior Samuel Prince. Into the lane, Warren, who puts up a floater that's off the right side, no good. Seal can't reel it in, and East Rankin plays it. 3:36 to go, and the Rebels doubling up. ERA 10-5.
The Rebels going in the 1-2-2 full court press, and Prince with the hands up, just getting the open steal for 2 in that press.
Get the steal and the 2. 12-5. The steal coming the other way. Carter Seal in the lane. Too hard off the glass. Put back missed from point blank range by Gage Warren. Run down by Polk.
And that's Prince is about his 3rd steal in the last minute and a half for the Rebels, so he's having some quick hands on the defensive end, showing off for the Rebels.
Runner down the lane. Porter puts it up. The senior with his 2nd bucket. It's 12-7 LA. The roster I have has multiple guys with the same number, so I'm kind of trying to figure this out as I go. Leake misses a 3 from the top of the key, but a foul called in the contest for the rebound. It goes on. ERA's Harrison Smith, his first, team's first. Rebels send Eli Cantrell and Major Chandler into the game to replace Seal and Clark. Just 1 team foul for each team. Inbound right of the baseline, Edwards. Free throw line, Chandler shovels left side to Warren, who'll come and recycle the offense. He'll do a yo-yo dribble, go to Chandler behind the arc. To Warren, who'll hoist a 3 that rattles out. Offensive board, stick back, missed, too strong by Chandler, kept alive by Cantrell. He's going to go hard at the 10, get fouled, and he scores. Free throw coming up for Eli Cantrell after counting the 2.
And a great positioning job by Eli and Major, both in there. Major made the initial pass to Gage Warren on that right wing, and both Chandler and Warren were down there for the glass, and now Eli Cantrell opportunity to capitalize on the free throw.
Carthage Vet free throw good. 3-point play completed by Cantrell, and it's now 15-7 Rebels. Foul went on McDill, his first. And you get a nice look down low for a 2-hand score from Tyler Carson. Makes it 15-9. Rebels miss a shot in the lane. Ball scooting around on the floor. Coming out with it, Gage Warren, and he gets fouled from behind in the painted area. See who the foul was on. I couldn't tell if that was 2 or 3. It's 3. It's on McDill, his second, team's third. We'll put sophomore Gage Warren at the free throw line. Off the front of the rim with the first one. Sub into the game, Truett Lewis. Second free throw, no good, but offensive rebound for Samuel Prince, who goes out to the left corner, has time to think about it, squares up, and scores the Junction 3. And it's 18-9 with timeout, 1:52 to play in the first, and Leake up big early.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree and Sam Rigby on the 4-8-8. 1:52 to go first quarter. Rebels 18, East Rankin 9 in the boys game. Leake girls got the victory a few minutes ago. Gage Warren's about to be whistled for his first personal. Out high, Rebels' second foul of the quarter. He played in on the side by Liam Polk of East Rankin. Inbound comes out to Channing Dively. Shot missed, rebound left baseline. Prince, he puts the pedal to the metal. Beautiful pass to the left side. Cantrell sends it out to Tate Edwards, who comes inside the arc, now finds Prince cutting down the lane and a left-hand layup. 2 more for Samuel Prince. He's got 8 in the quarter. Leake up 20-9.
a nice little give-and-go play from Phillip to Cantrell, and Cantrell really had to kind of stop on a dime, kind of like a quarterback to a receiver, and everybody kept moving once Cantrell caught it and found Prince curling to the basket for 2.
Left corner, Dively. Out deep wide right to Polk. Between the legs dribble. Now uses it up against some zone trap pressure. Pass intercepted in the lane by Warren. He goes up strong to the rack and gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws. 53 seconds to go in the quarter. The foul goes on Porter, his first, team's fourth. Free throw nestled in. First one good from Warren. League's lead is now 12. Second free throw drifts off to the side left. Rebound Lewis for ERA. Come across the midcourt stripe. Dively pass to Porter, stolen by Chandler. He goes up strong, misses the shot, but he will get to the stripe.
That's something you don't see a whole lot from your 5-man on the floor. Major Chandler with good perimeter defense on that 3-point line, getting the steal and the transition, going to the basket for 2. So good transition and perimeter defense by Major Chandler.
Major left that first a little bit short. Rebel free throws presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Trey Clark into the game, replacing Prince with 39 seconds left to go in the Wendy's first quarter. Second free throw, not there. Long rebound taken by Polk. Gets it to Dively. His pass toward the basket, knocked away by Leake's Trey Clark. 30 seconds to play. East Rankin plays it in front of the Leake bench. Into the backcourt to Channing Dively. There's a steal and a left-hand lay-in for Eli Cantrell. He's got 5 points. The Rebels are up 14.
Looks like the crowd might have wanted a dunk out of Eli Cantrell, but nonetheless, great reaction on defense. Get that open transition lay-in for 2.
Lewis in the lane trying to feed it down to a teammate cutting to the basket right side, but off his hands. That was Carson Prestwood, who couldn't handle the pass. Rebels play it in under 7 seconds. Right baseline, Chandler put a shot up toward goal, misses everything. Warren on a putback, and it slides off. No good, but a nice start to the first quarter for the Rebels. They lead it after 8 minutes, 23-9. Will return as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
Moore's Pharmacy in Carthage, Sebastopol, and Walnut Grove appreciate you, their customers. We have a beautiful selection of gifts with free gift wrapping. We are one of the only pharmacies around to offer compounding and women's hormone replacement therapy. Moore's Pharmacy accepts all insurance, including Medicaid. Our 2-lane drive-through and prescription synchronization will make your visit very convenient. Come see us. We have the shortest wait time in town and a professional staff to assist you. Moore's Pharmacy, Highway 16, Carthage.
West Side Body Shop says, let's face it, stuff happens. And when it does, they can take care of damage as small as a chip in your windshield all the way up to full collision services. Insurance claims are always welcome too. Just be sure your first stop is West Side Body Shop in Philadelphia. They also specialize in truck accessories, including toolboxes, visors, Nerf bars, and winches. They make your ride look cool. West Side Body Shop, just off Beacon Street on Waterview Lane, right behind the Huddle House in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Let's start quarter number 2. Second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Boys game Leake 23, East Rankin 9. As we start the quarter at midcourt with the Patriots from Pelahatchie with the ball. Lady Rebels and Rebels playing tomorrow and Saturday. No broadcast for those. They'll be at the Kirk Academy tournament in Grenada. And then they'll play the 27th and 28th at Neshoba Central Gym. Here's a shot from the right corner. Missed. Off the mark, but offensive rebound. Trying to go back up hard with it is Smith. He can't get it in. Going to the floor to get it is Cantrell. Gets it to Seal. He wants to run. Makes a nice lead pass ahead for a reverse right-hand lay-in from Nowell. 25-9.
Great job keeping the eyes open down the floor, finding the dashing now on the left side, and with the assist for 2. Once again, Rebels showing some great transition play on offense and defense to really boost their lead in the second quarter as we just get started.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. Clark exits. Prince enters for L.A. Right baseline. Going to be a tough shot. Missed off the mark. Porter. Rebound Rebels. Pass. Too much adrenaline in that one from behind the midcourt line. Now looking for Cantrell. Goes into the corner, and East Rankin plays it in. Intercepted. Nowell, and he finds Prince cutting to the basket. 2 more for Samuel.
Matthew now really keeping his eyes, head on a swivel after making the pass out of bounds. Came right back with it on defense and got another steal and bucket for the Rebels.
Speaking of steals, there's one from Matthew Nowell. Goes to Warren. He'll raise up for 3, and the junction 3 is good. Rebel 3-pointers presented by Prince Oil. 30-second timeout, and we'll step aside. Leak up 30-9, early second quarter.
This holiday season, the poultry people over at Ozark Ag have made it impossible for you to lay an egg by buying the wrong gifts for the outdoorsy person on your gift list. If hunting or fishing supplies are in their sights, you can stop by their location on Highway 16, talk to one of their knowledgeable staff, and land yourself the perfect gift. For real, Ozark Ag also makes it easy to put all your eggs in one basket, too, when it comes to finding the tools, equipment, and building supplies you'll need for all your poultry projects. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Ozark Ag. Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels defending in the half court, leading by 21. Early second quarter, steal at the free throw line. Prince threads 2 defenders. Tough shot from 12 feet away, missed, but offensive rebound and stick back from Leake's Carter Seal for his second bucket of the evening, 32-9.
Rebels showing really good anticipation on defensive end for the Rebels, getting a lot of steals tonight for a good team effort, and that's what's really helping them out in the transition game are these defensive steals.
3-pointer left side, blocked. Matthew Nowell brought the eraser with him and slams it into the Leake bench. Patriots play it in from the side. 6:12 to go in the quarter. Second quarter presented by Woodstock Furniture. Inbounds to the corner to McDill. They work it around right side to Porter, who's going to try to shuffle his way in, and he gets tripped and fouled. Foul on Cantrell, his first, team's first. Tate Edwards comes in. Gage Warren comes out for Leake. Played on the end line. Bounce down to Porter. He'll turn, put up a tough contested 2 from mid-range. It's no good. Rebound scoots into the hands of Leake's Matthew Nowell. He hesitates at the line, tries to pass left side, but it's picked off by Carson. And else they, being the Patriots, slow it down, trailing 32-9. Smith leveled off, out to the right wing to Carson. Finds Porter at the top. Now he loses control of it. He's on his backside, finds a teammate right side. That's Carson, and they'll get to recycle things. Get it out to McDill, guarded by Prince. Gets it back out to Liam Polk. He goes right lane line, kick out for a 3 that's good from Jordan Porter. Jordan Porter's got 7 in the game. Makes it 32-12. Nice look from Prince down in the post. Seal takes his time, goes up, and makes a strong post move for 2.
Rebels really using the size and athleticism of Seal, and on that possession we've seen it from a good team effort of just getting inside. Rebels using their size to the advantage and working on the offensive end.
One shot and done. Rebound Seal at the other end. Transition, junction 3 for 25, Samuel Prince.
Thought it might have been a kick ball. Matthew now threw it right off the leg of an East Rankin player. Went right in Prince's hands, got the open look for 3.
37-12. Leake shooting the lights out in the first half. In the corner, Carson trapped. Steal for Nowell. He moves into the open floor, 3-on-1. Ahead to Edwards, and he scores left side for his first bucket. And we got a timeout with 4:19 to play, 39-12. And East Rankin just frankly did not get back on defense there.
Rebels wanting to play fast, and East Rankin just is not adjusting to the style of play the Rebels are using. That's why the Rebels have a big lead in this first half.
Leake 39, East Rankin 12. Leake junior high girls, junior high boys fell. Junior high boys game was very close and exciting down at the end. And as we mentioned, the Leake varsity girls won 48-37. I hope we get to talk to Amanda Hatch, girls coach at halftime. Sent word down that we'd like to put her on. We resume play. Coach Jason Morgan's squad with a strong start. Up 39-12. East Rankin will play it full length of the floor. Rebels have Chandler, Prince, Edwards, Clark, and Warren on the floor in white. This trap results in another steal, this one by senior guard Tate Edwards. Puts it in the hands of Warren, goes left side, Clark, catch and release three, halfway down, rattles out, rebound Liam Polk for the Patriots. He finds Dively ahead now to Porter, working on Warren, tough two from 15, maybe 16 feet away, no good, rebound right baseline, dug out by Leake's Trey Clark. Going to Warren, he'll put up a transition, junction three, that's good, and the lead is now 42-12.
Thought Gage Warren might have taken that one all the way to the hoop, but instead he said, I'll just pull up from right here and cash it in for three for the Rebels.
Gage has two junction threes, 7 points in all. 42-12, under 3.5 to play. The Woodstock Furniture second quarter, and there's a right-hand drive down the lane, resulting in 2 points for East Rankin's Jordan Porter. Rebels put up a quick shot, other end missed, but offensive rebound and right hand put in off the glass for Prince, who's got 15.
Rebels using a really good spread out version of offense, spreading the guards out along the three-point line and putting the forwards just getting in good position under the basket for some good offensive rebounds. We've seen that a lot in the first half.
And a quick basket on the other end, Dalton McDill with his first two. Some good ball movement from the Patriots. They try to find Chandler in the lane. Ball bounces off his hands and then over the end line. Coach Pickens able to scoop it up. He's always got the solid hands.
The man just knows ball. He's always aware of what's going on around.
2:42 to go. Rebels up 44-16. Inbounded deep wide left to Warren. Goes right side for Prince, who's three. Rattles in. Junction three. Second of the evening for Samuel Prince. Rebels up 31. Deep wide left. Ball trap. Stolen. Warren feeds Prince out ahead of the defense, and he gets the right hand jam. 49-16. The route is on. It's gotten a lot cooler in here. When it was packed to the gills, it was a little hot. They run in the air conditioners. Prince steals one in the half court. Going to take it all the way himself and scores it with a kiss off the glass.
It might have cooled down in the gym, but the Rebels got the heat on when the Patriots crossed half court. The Rebels are right there, forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, meeting that trap early. Left baseline bounced down to McDill. He puts up a shot over Clark, slides off the rim. Rebound being tipped around, still tipped around and run down by Gage Warren. 95 seconds to play in the quarter, and a steal for Channing Dively. He'll put it up against Clark, get fouled, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Just the fourth foul of the half on Leake. First on Trey Clark, second of the quarter, minute 28 to play. Free throws for Channing Dively. That one hits the heel, goes straight up, but off to the left. 51-16. Makes one out of two. Makes it a 34-point game, 51-17. Rebels work it out away from the arc. Deep three, Edwards. Comes off the back, no good. Offensive rebound, good patience, and the two-hand score for Samuel Prince from the left side. I'm starting to run out of new ways to describe what Samuel's doing offensively. He's just doing it. He's having his way.
There he is again.
And he steals, gets out ahead, will run it in, and he's a little short on the slam. And then he commits the reach-in foul and frustration. First on Samuel, team's third, 55 seconds to go. Nolan McCall checks in for Samuel Prince. I think the rule is you miss the right-hand dunk, you got to sit down.
Well, back in the day, it used to be 25 push-ups for the old high school team for me, but with the sub out, Prince, I'm sure, is fine with that after a good effort in this first half of play.
Rebels playing man in the half court, 42 seconds to play. Up comfortably, 53-17. Patriots working it around the perimeter. Porter going between two defenders. Nice offensive move and score from a right-hand layup. 53-19, 22 seconds. Gage Warren, number 22, just pounds a right-hand dribble deep wide right. Now met out there by Dively. Going to McCall. McCall to Clark, around the horn they go, into the corner. Warren catches three, just nicks the front of the rim. Chandler can't control the rebound, but taps it to Warren. It goes up strong, shot left short. And the shot from Clark from the top, a little bit late. And it's 53-19 as we go to halftime. We'll have Coach Amanda Hatch coming up. We'll take a short break and come back as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. Serving you since 1937. An equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime at the boys' game. Leake 53, East Rankin 19. The teams are in the locker rooms, and we get the chance to talk to girls head coach Amanda Hatch, whose team won on this floor earlier, 48-37 against previously unbeaten East Rankin, and her ball club now 19-0 and 3-0 in the district. Coach, congratulations on the win, and game that certainly went back and forth early, but I thought our defense really gave us the advantage.
It really did. You know, we knew it was going to be highly competitive and intense environment, and I do want to shout out to the fans who came out and supported us today. That was huge and helpful. But yeah, definitely defensive battle. I thought we executed our defensive game plan to stop or limit number 10 and number 3. Their touches. Man, I thought that was really great that we did that. But by doing that, we sacrificed other things, and, you know, that's where they found a way to score.
Yeah, and their two leading scorers, you mentioned Holly Jackson, Liz Stevens, combined for average more than 29 points a game. Tonight, they combined for 9 points.
Yeah, that's just what I told them in the locker room. It's just incredible team defense because those two players are such good players that they required so much attention. It took the whole group to work together.
And I want to mention a couple of players. Of course, wins are team wins, but I was really impressed by the determination, the toughness, the patience of senior post player Marley Myers. She had 5 of her 11 points in the fourth quarter when we were trying to slam the door. She had a big load on her defending underneath against Stevens. I thought she played a great game.
She did, and she got a basket or two early, too, when we kind of were struggling to find one, and definitely late. You know, offensive rebounds at putbacks or great post moves at the basket. She was big for us.
One thing that Ronnie and I talked about as well in postgame were two of your bench players who really provided a lot in times when they were on the floor, talking about Hannah Clark, particularly in rebounding, and Kylie Boykin as well, giving some time for Marley to rest. She brought a lot to the effort tonight as well.
That's right. Kylie and Marley are such compliments. You know, they play that spot so well together. We went with Hannah late or in the second half because she provided a lot more length, which we were short of length.
Yeah.
And so by adding her to the game, we had a chance to score at the basket. We had more length on defense down low. I thought they did a great job. I thought Cody came in and hit a big three for us and defended. I thought our bench play was good tonight.
Yeah, that nine-girl rotation, everybody contributed when they were in there. But as good basketball teams and teams that go far in tournaments, it comes down to guard play. And you've got some tremendous guard play tonight. Cheatham and Young, not a lot of points on the board, but a lot of good play.
That's right. Well, their defense, East Rankin is great defensively too, and so they forced a few turnovers of us. But we're having to rotate who's handling the ball and handling the ball a lot against a lot of pressure. So they did not maybe score a whole lot, but they helped us get into our offense. They defended really well and filled their role.
Well, this was a good test, but as we always say, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. We'll see. Right. We'll see them again. We know of our scheduled meeting in January, and got some good challenges coming up between now and the end of the year. So a lot to build on, but I know a satisfying effort and result.
That's right.
Tonight.
Super proud of our team tonight.
Thanks, Coach Amanda Hatch,
Thank you.
for being with us here at halftime. And we'll take one more short break and come back and talk about the offensive output in the boys' game. Leake 53, East Rankin 19, the score at the half as Rebel basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime, Leake comfortably in front, 53-19. Quick look at offensive scoring. 9 points of the 19 for East Rankin scored by Jordan Porter off 3 made shots, 2 variety and 1 3, and then 4 for Channing Dively and 2 for Dalton McDill. Leake led by 24 in the first half of Samuel Prince. Running clock probably going to prevent him from matching his career-high 40, which he got about a month ago against Pillow in Greenwood. But also scoring for Leake, 6 from Carter Seal off 3 made shots, 5 from Eli Cantrell off 2 made shots, and 1 for 1 free throw shooting. 2 two-point baskets for Matthew Nowell for 4 points. He's had a lot of steals tonight. 2 for Trey Clark, 2 for Tate Edwards. And then, I missed 7 by Gage Warren. He made 2 junction threes and went 1 for 2 at the stripe. And Major Chandler went 0 for 2 at the line. And Nola McCall played in the first half but didn't score for Leake. But they've asserted themselves, to say the least, Sam Rigby.
And the Rebels, they really started out in the beginning of this game. As soon as they'd scored, they went right into the full court press. That's what caused a lot of the turnovers. Samuel Prince with a couple of steals and leading that press charge for the Rebels and getting those easy buckets. And when the Rebels got up by at least over 20, they dropped back into their half-court press. And once the Patriots of East Rankin would cross half-court, the Rebels were right there to continue the momentum of forcing the turnovers. That's what's really been the story tonight is the Rebels have been really effective offensively, getting to the glass and sharing the ball around. But the defensive turnovers and turning into offense is what's really propelled the lead in the first half.
Edwards, Cantrell, Nowell, Seal, and Clark take the floor for Leake and White. The Rebels will have basketball possession as we start the third quarter, presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting. In the blocks, right side, Seal. Nice job, drop step, turns, and scores. 55-19.
And right out of halftime, Rebels went right back inside where they've had a lot of success so far, and the momentum continues, just attacking the glass inside and getting easy buckets.
Carter's got 8, and I got to tell you this, Sam, I love me a good drop step in the post. Shot missed from mid-range, that offensive rebound. Put back, no, for Dalton McDill. The Rebels have it. Quickly into the front court, transition runner missed by Nowell. Put back missed by Seal, and there's a whistle going for the rebound. They'll put it on Carter Seal. His first, team's first. And we are seeing the clock run, not stopping. Leake 55, East Rankin 19. Right side, Polk tried to do a little give and go play with Dively, but they weren't synced up there, and they throw it out of bounds over the end line. Leake takes it. Now gives it to Clark out near midcourt. Going to Cantrell, gets it back. Clark bounces it down to Nowell, but it's tipped away from him by Harrison Smith. Leake basketball.
And Clark might have been too good of a team player, seeing the pass for now when he had the open look at the rim, but Rebels fortunate to maintain possession.
Left open with 3, Matthew Nowell. It's short. He strips the rebound away from Smith. Can't get a right-hand runner to go. Miss. 2 misses from point-blank range, then a block from Jordan Porter, and over the end line, Leake will keep it. He got a lot of looks from inside of 4 feet right there, but nothing went down.
And Matthew Nowell following his shot after the three-point look. That's what really kept that possession alive for the Rebels.
And Porter blocks a Nowell drive from the left baseline, and Harrison Smith claims it. Here come the Patriots, 5:49 to go, clock running in the Weaver Tax and Accounting third quarter. Go in the right corner. Dively leveled off by Nowell. Back out to McDill. Round the horn they go. Get it to Dively. He'll think about the 3, drive it, lose the ball, and it's scooped up by Leake's Carter Seal. He starts a right-hand dribble. He's going to go coast to coast. Contact, no whistle, misses the shot, but there for the putback, Cantrell. 2 points for Eli. He's got 7. 57-19.
And Matthew Nowell with quick hands. He went to drive to contest the shot, but his quick hands really deflected that ball out, and Rebels were able to come away with another steal.
Porter finds Polk in the corner, guarded by Edwards. He goes up. Defenders collapse on him, out to Smith. Saves it inbounds off an errant pass. And a tough shot from 16 feet away. Good from Polk.
That's a long floater for Patriots to take, and it worked out just fine for him on that take.
Yep. I will often say floater, but I would have run out of air. That one stayed up so long. 57-21 Leake. Clark to Cantrell behind the arc. Now he's going to drive, go up, under and up, miss. Rebound claimed by East Rankin's Jordan Porter. Patriots in the offensive half court. Parking lot 3, straight through and good for Channing Dively. He's got 7. Rebels up 57-24. Between the circles, Edwards comes to the free throw line, leveled off by Porter. Out to Clark. Now he finds Nowell, who goes baseline drive, goes off the glass for the bucket. We've got subs coming in for Leake. 59-24. We'll get all the subs there for you. Nolan McCall, Jalen Kludwick, Major Chandler, and Gage Warren. So Clark stays out there. Left side, quick 3 off the rim, missed from Porter. Rebound Chandler for L.A. They find McCall right side. He likes that right wing 3 in the junction 3. Good for Nolan McCall.
Nolan McCall with a good look on the right side, just rising up immediately on the catch and went right for the 3-point shot. He looked real confident in that look, and he rose up and capitalized for 3.
62-24. Pass in the corner thrown away by ERA. Rebels take it as we tick down toward the 3-minute mark in the third period. Rebels 62, ERA 24. Major Chandler handles it near his left hip. Goes to Klutwick. He bluffs from three. And out to match up on him is Dively. They find an open Gage Warren in the corner. His three off the back iron, no good. Chandler gets it, falls down, but keeps his pivot. Clark's shot blocked, taken away by Porter, and he's going to get out ahead of the defense. But his right-hand lay-in misses. Rebound, Klutwick. Sends a long pass ahead to McCall. Catch and shoot three. Almost went in. Came off near side, Harrison Smith.
McCall nearly had that shot in the same spot he took the first one. Looked good from where we were sitting, but the ball just rolled out at the rim.
Harrison Smith ran a triple team, called for the travel. Rebels got good help side defense there. They'll sub in Carson Prestwood and Tyler Carson, replacing a very tired Jordan Porter, also Harrison Smith. So minute 53 left. Leake playing it up, walking it up Klutwick with Warren, Clark, McCall, and Chandler on the floor. Rebels lead it by 38. Klutwick left open for three. Left side, pulls the trigger. Shot won't go down. Rebound taken by Carson. Patriots walk it up. Left side now angling to the middle of the floor. Dively to Polk, who gets a screen for three, and it's off the back iron out. Rebound Gage Warren. Head to Jalen Klutwick. Now to Trey Clark, guarded by McDill. Down on the post, moving in, muscling in is Major Chandler. Leaves the shot short. Rebound Carson Prestwood for the Patriots. Minute to play in the third. Presented by Weaver Tax and Accounting.
It's another good drop step move this time by Major Chandler, and just short on the layup, but he had set in good position courtesy of that drop step.
Under 50 to play. Liam Polk with a between the legs dribble, now uses it up. Goes to Prestwood at the head of the circle. Around the right side, Dively, floater from the baseline, way too long. Rebound McCall for the Rebs. Klutwick, long lead pass into the front court. Clark now goes to Warren, who'll drive his floater. Back iron, front iron, and in. Gage Warren's got 9 off the bench, and it's 64-24. Biggest lead of the night for the red and blue of L.A. Under 13 seconds. Polk bothered there, finds Dalton McDill, guarded by McCall. On left side, his turnaround, way too strong. Bricks off the back, rebound Chandler, and that ends the third quarter. Leake 64 and East Rankin 24 as Rebel basketball continues.
Burglaries are at an all-time high. Protect your assets with a Liberty Safe from Philadelphia Gun & Pawn. Liberty Safe produces fit and finish products with styles and designs that please both him and her. You can get the safe that holds your entire gun collection and makes a perfect statement piece for any room in the home. No need to worry about hauling that heavy safe to your house because Philadelphia Gun & Pawn offers in-home delivery. No one can prevent a burglary, but you can be prepared and protected.
Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Give them a call, 601-656-8123.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 more minutes to play. The Joe F. Shepherd Gym, Leake 64, East Rankin 24 in the boys' game. Entering the ball game, Davis Savell, James Smith, Riles Wilkerson, joining Klutwick and McCall on the floor for Leake. And Truett Lewis in the game in the post. There's Smith batting the ball away, taken by Riles. He slips on the floor and travels and holding his left knee. Just hit a slick spot on the floor, but he's up, back on his feet. He's going to stay in the game.
That's a scary fall for sure, but glad to see Riles able to get up and walk this one right off.
Patriots basketball. They've got a new player in the game we haven't seen. We'll have to get that number for you in just a second. That's Leighton Phillips. Prestwood cut off by Savell. Then he gets it to Wilkerson, but he slips again and loses the ball. Maybe it's the shoe, not the floor.
I was about to say it might be a shoe problem and not a floor problem.
James Smith steps into the passing lane, punches it out of bounds. It stays on the baseline with the Patriots. 1 minute deep into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter presented by South Group Cox Agency. Phillips Bounces it into Prestwood. Now between the circles to Carson. Finds Phillips, guarded by Wilkerson. Comes to the free throw line. Good D from Wilkerson to level him off. And they go out to Cole Thompson in the game. Ball knocked away, retrieved by Lewis. Long two, baseline. Thompson misses everything. Prestwood goes up, makes the basket, and he'll get fouled, get the free throw opportunity. Waiting to see the foul go up on the board. It goes on Leake's James Smith, his first. Free throw straight through the net. 64-27, three-point play for Carson Prestwood. And Leake's Jalen Klutwig going down the lane, too strong off the window, and a foul call. Going to be called on Carson Prestwood of East Rankin. Clock will not stop unless we have a timeout or an injury. Inbound to Smith, to McCall, to the head of the circle, out to Davis Savell, left corner three, and it's good. And the cheer goes up from the bench. Davis Savell for the junction three. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil. 67-27.
You could tell that play was designed for Savell. He had the inbound pass, and Rebels kept the ball moving, and Savell was right there in the right corner for the wide-open three.
Phillips misfires for a three, but gets his own rebound. Now he's pinned in the corner, and his pass the inside, deflected by Smith, kept by East Rankin. Then the ball knocked out of bounds on the end line. Leake touched it last. Rebels lead by 40. Phillips into the corner to Thompson. Gets it back to Phillips. Backing in on Wilkerson, and looks like they'll whistle Wilkerson for the foul. Nope, it's going to go on Klutwig on a reach-in. Jalen's first, team second. Inbound, nearly 5-second call to Carson, guarded by McCall, and then Wilkerson steps in front of a pass, gets out ahead of the defense, and gets the right-hand layup. 69-27, first basket for freshman Riles Wilkerson.
That time the shoes was not the issue. Riles able to convert the transition layup.
Yes, gotta be the shoes. Rebels, a quick defensive rebound, and now they'll work patiently in the offensive half court. 4:13 to go. Three missed from McCall, right side. Rebound on the bounce to Phillips for ERA. He's going to weave into the lane. Go right baseline. Thompson pass out to the head. Stolen by Wilkerson. Now he gets it to Savell. Savell, quick fire three off the left side of the rim. No good. Rebound Truett Lewis. The boys from Pelahatchie walking up. Rebels came out, landing punches early. Led at 23-9 at the end of the first quarter, and then outscored East Rankin 30-10 in the second. Savell knocks a pass loose, and then a block. Nolan McCall rejects Thompson. Out ahead to Klutwig. Gets a defender in the air, gets bumped from behind. The shot won't fall, but he'll shoot a pair of Carthage Vet Clinic free throws.
And that's good awareness as he was driving down the floor, able to come to a jump stop and pump fake and catch two Patriots in the air. And thought it might have been a shooting foul, but instead it's going to be on the floor.
Okay. I already had him marked for Carthage Vet Clinic free throws, but I was wrong. Foul committed on the floor. Foul win against Phillips, his first. There's a shot. Was that I was looking down, correct in my scorebook.
It was 11.
Okay, that was Klutwig. Yeah. Klutwig gets the two there. 71-27. Under 2:40 to go. Phillips free throw line jumper. Horseshoes out. Rebound Lewis amongst three defenders. Goes up. I think they're going to put that one on James Smith, who was trying to get the block.
I think it will be on Smith. He was the one who got caught in the air on the pump fake.
Instead, they put it on Nolan McCall. Truett Lewis dead aim on the first free throw, 71-28. Lewis's first points of the contest. Makes them both. Rebels 71, East Rankin 29. Final 2 minutes of the South Group Cox Agency fourth quarter. Wilkerson on the left wing, one dribble. Now out high, his pass intercepted by Phillips, who will run out ahead for a right-hand layup. 71-31, and then ball handling error in the backcourt by Klutwick turns it back over to the Patriots with 90 seconds to go.
Might have been a no, you take it out. No, you take it out. Just a little back and forth turnover by the Rebels.
Inbounds to Carson, guarded by McCall. Now off an elevator screen, they go to Phillips. Klutwick nearly picked his pocket. Phillips retains possession to Carson. On the baseline, steal James Smith for Leake. His pass off the hands of Lewis. Rebels play it for the final minute. Leake's going to end the 2-game losing streak, get a district win tonight. Heading to 2 games before Christmas, 2 games after Christmas, and then after the new year, we're back into district play. Playing at Simpson 15 days from now. Left side, Klutwick, left open. 3 on the way is short. And then he steals the ball away off the rebound. Quick 3 is short. Carson trying to flip it back in, puts it off the back of the backboard. East Rankin will send Dalton McDill back to the game, replace Thompson, who I think maybe caught an elbow to the jaw. He was rubbing his jaw as he went to the bench. Inbound, right baseline, Klutwick. Mid-range 2, too long. Rebound McDill, under 10 seconds to play. Leake's going to finish with 71 points. Will it be 31? It will, as the 3 at the buzzer by Phillips falls off to the right side, and we go final 71 for Leake, 31 for East Rankin. That's our final. We'll take one break and come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Rebel basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Merry Christmas!
Barney & Mott's is offering you great savings this Christmas. Just look for the candy canes throughout the store when you come in. Then select the lucky one to reveal your discount.
Barney & Mott's has reduced prices throughout the store for this huge event, and now is the time to save.
At Barney & Mott's, their inventory is unique and they have something for every budget. Plus, right now, they're offering you 24 months, same as cash. That's Barney & Mott's Furniture. Come see what everyone's talking about.
Highway 21, 2 miles south of Sebastopol.
Boswell Media Sports.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Ozark Ag postgame coming to you from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. And a good night for the varsity teams. Leake girls win 48-37, remain undefeated, 19-0, and now 3-0 in district play. And the boys improved to 11-4, and they are 2-1 in the division with a 71-31 thrashing of East Rankin Academy. This is the Ozark Ag postgame. 9 points for Jordan Porter and 7 from Channing Dively to lead East Rankin in their scoring. For Leake, a lot of players got in the scoring column, led by Samuel Prince's 24 points. He made 2 junction threes and then 9 two-point shots from the floor all in the first half for 2 dozen to lead all scorers in the game. He was the only Rebel in double figures. 9 for Gage Warren. Carter Seal put in 8. All 4 made shots. Gage made 2 junction threes, a 2, and went 1 for 2 at the line. 7 for Eli Cantrell, 3 made shots, and 1 for 1 at the line on a 3-point opportunity for his 7. Half a dozen for Matthew Nowell off 3 made shots. And then 3 for Davis Sable, and off a junction 3, 2 for Riles Wilkerson, 2 for Jalen Klutwick, 2 for Trey Clark, and 2 for Tate Edwards. Major Chandler played in the game but didn't score, went 0 for 2 at the free throw line. And that's a quick rundown of what's been game went by quickly, but I think all the intensity and drama of the girls' game, I think, took a lot out of everybody. I know it took a lot out of me, Sam.
Well, absolutely. The girls' game was quite the thriller from start to finish. It was a great game to get to experience, and just a little bit more relaxing second game with the boys.
But we appreciate Coach Amanda Hatch coming on at halftime to talk to us as Leake denies East Rankin the win here in the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Last time ERA won in Madden, 2009.
Wow.
And guess who was a junior guard on that roster? East Rankin coach Brooke Rhodes. She was a junior that year that they came in here in Madden under Coach Mike McAnally and won. It was one of the worst home losses in Leake history. But and Leake ended up winning the overall championship and defeated ERA in the semifinals, 64-58. But then Rhodes and ERA, they brought most of that team back and won the overall the next year.
Well, I'm sure these two teams will definitely see each other down the road in post-district play as well. So this will be something we'll have quite the honor to get to experience the rest of the season.
So we'll still have to go down to Pelahatchie and play in January. And then, as Sam mentioned, it was a great effort. Sam mentioned we'll be playing, probably see them in district tournament. North 5A. We may see them plenty more times, and some really good basketball tonight between two two teams who play at a high level. I mean, you win your first 18 games of the year, you're playing well. Because neither of those teams have avoided good competition early on. Both of them have knocked off 6A teams in the process, as both of them have taken down Prep and MRA in the early going, and Hartfield as well. But that'll do it for us here. Just a good night at the gym. No broadcast for the games in Grenada on Friday and Saturday, but we will be broadcasting the games against Choctaw Central, and that'll be at the Neshoba Central Gym on Friday afternoon. That's December 27. 2:30 is the expected tip-off for the girls, Leake, and the Lady Warriors of Choctaw Central, and the boys will play right after that, and we'll bring it to you on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel and on Cruisin' 98.3. And it won't be the Christmas station then; it'll be the hits that they play the other 2 months out of the year that it's not Christmas station, something like that. My math may be a little bit off. It just seems like it's been going a long time, and I like to poke at that a little bit, and nobody seems to mind. I haven't been reprimanded by management for poking at the Christmas station.
Well, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix
That's
it.
right.
Just keep it going.
That's right, and doesn't seem to hurt anybody. Makes me feel a little better. Well, it sure feels good to win these two games at the gym tonight. We appreciate you all being a part of it. Appreciate our sponsors. Thanks, Billy Steen. Thanks, Ronnie Rogers, for color commentary in the girls' game, and for Coach Hatch coming on for a post-game interview as well. Thank you, Sam Rigby. It's great to have you with a camera and with a headset on.
Well, it's always a good time to come and do some games with you, Philip, especially with two Rebel wins tonight.
All right, that'll do it. Rebel girls win 48-37. Boys win 71-31. We'll put a wrap on it here from the gym and let you get back to the Christmas music. Let you find out what did happen to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And just again, spoiler, it is a happy ending. So we'll leave it with that. Merry Christmas, everybody. And we'll catch you after the break. Until then, I'm Philip Palmertree signing off. Good night. Grace and peace. Go Rebels.